If y'all want to know anything about me, is that I love to design characters. It seems every other stream now is just me designing all sorts of different characters for all my stories. I love the feeling of seemingly meeting someone new, and the subtle art of indirect storytelling just based on what they're wearing, how they wear their hair, and just their basic colors and shape. A second addiction of mine, aside from designing characters, is designing fan characters, or fandom OCs. And I kid you not, it seems like every fandom I'm in, I have an OC for, save for like maybe 2. I guess the appeal of fandom OCs is because they're different than designing just a regular original character. Because in each fandom, they have certain rules or styles of design that I like to follow personally. Not necessarily the show's style. Lord knows I can't imitate a style to save my life. But when I design an OC, I like to make my OC look like if it was put in the show, they would belong there and not look too out of place. Now this can feel limiting to some. For example, for Steven Universe, each gem has certain colors, certain outfits, and certain personality traits that each of their gems follow. But some, if not most, fan bases also have alternative forms for their characters. For example, the Homeworld gems and the Earthbound gems look completely different from each other, yet still fundamentally be the same gem, but completely different characters. So what does this have to do with designing original characters? Well, when designing your own species or characters and they feel kind of flat or one-dimensional, try and list out all the rules for each one of those species or races. Then what makes them different from each other, and most importantly, why are they different from each other? What makes this race different, or makes this character different from all the others? Like on screen here, there are 2 characters, Amasire and Amasir. They're both Baldoons, which is a race I created for my Cosmic Castaways working title series. They're both twins, so they look similar, and they're both part of the same crew. For Baldoons, all Baldoons have muted greenish yellow skin, same with lighter hair, bright colored eyes, and white irises. As twins, they have a similar build, close to the same hair colors, and the same eye color. Since they're part of the same crew, they all wear some sort of purple sash around their waist and high boots. But Amasire, the oldest of the pair, is more laid back and less active than Amasir. So they have longer hair, darker skin because as Baldoons, yet lighter as they spend more time in the sun, while Amasir is, lighter skin because he's more active. He's got shorter hair and his clothes fit him a little tighter. I mean, of course he's got the trench coat going on because pirates. Same race, they're siblings, and they're on the same crew, but they're both distinguishable from each other. Back to fan OCs. When designing my Jasper and my Amethyst, I had to adhere to their roles of their design. With the, especially with the Famethyst episode, it showed how all these amethysts look vastly different from each other. So then I had this range of purples to choose from, hairstyles. I found the rules of their design and found room in between those rules to make them different and unique. So what does all this have to do with anything? Well, actually, kinda nothing, but everything. I suggest, if you're going to be designing original characters for your story, start with designing some fan OCs. You don't have to make them official or publish them. Just look at a show you like, take a character or a race, break it down to what their base design rules are, and find where is the room to move to make them all different. That will help you design your own characters, coming up with your own set of rules and giving you room to move to not only make new characters, but also make it slightly easier for if the dream happens and you publish your official story, people can make fan OCs of their own and feel confident in their design. With the making of this video, I would have already started working on the ambassadors and the royalty of this world, and they are gonna look vastly different from each other. But I already have the same set-based rules as all my other characters, the pirates, but they're going to look nothing alike. And again, this is just one tidbit of a tip I discovered while designing my own original characters that kind of applies to fan characters that I already learned. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you do, and most importantly, comment. Commenting really helps the algorithm almost as much as subscribing. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Bye!